I'm curious from your perception, because one of the things that he talks about in the final message is that he feels that he's been misunderstood. And he takes issue in particular with the fact that a lot of the long form content and the long form interviews that he does have been chopped up. They pull something out, they post it, and it's not indicative of what he's really saying because you're missing the preliminary context. You're missing what came after. A lot of times, second and third parties will insert different images and different videos in between his video that change the context entirely. So I'm just curious, as someone who knows him a little bit off camera and somebody who also on camera has conducted these long form interviews with him, do you think that what he's saying is accurate? That there's the Andrew Tate that you know, someone like you, and then the Andrew Tate that people see in these short clips on TikTok, wherever?
Absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, that's the direction we've kind of gone, I think, in social media primarily. I am known for doing long format shows. I just did a 4-hour, almost 4.5-hour show, just sort of describing and detailing everything that I think has been going on with Andrew. And of course, summing it all up in the ban and his farewell message. However, I will say this is that I have noticed this myself is I have done shows with people who want to do like they'll do a pre-record, like they'll do a Zoom record, and we'll do something like a 2-hour show, maybe a 2.5-hour show. And when you're working with disingenuous people, what they will do is they will use that show for 30-second buzz clips, because right now we live in the age, or the generation, I should say, of the TLDR, which is too long, didn't read. And so that's that we have shorter and shorter attention spans. And when you look at TikTok in particular right now, you're looking at anywhere between, like, say, a 30-second, 45-second, maybe just under a minute buzz clips. And that's how people get their news. TikTok right now is the number one way that people are, like, they're engaged more on TikTok than anything else right now. More than Instagram, more than Facebook, more than Twitter, more than any other social media. TikTok owns social media right now. In fact, they own it so well that people go to TikTok or maybe go to like Twitter or their social media to get their news information. They're not going to news sites anymore. They're going to TikTok to get it for in a 30-second, ain't nobody got time for that format. And so what happens is that the dynamic or the commercial interests or the marketing interests play to the shortest attention span right now. So I can go and do a 2-hour video, or I can go and talk about certain things, or I can go and go into detail. And same thing with it that Andrew was discovering over the course of the last like 6 or 8 months, is when he would go on these long form shows, what would happen is people would cut up those clips and turn it into 30-second like buzz clips, because that's how people consume that media. And what happens is then they only see the very briefest moment of something outrageous that he says, because that's what plays. That's what goes viral. That's what gets like 4 million views. That's what gets the most engagement, because people will see that and they want to talk about that. And I've been the subject of that for quite some time now, really almost for a year. And I've learned kind of like the hard way. I did an interview with Michaela Peterson back in December of last year.
I saw it.
That was about a 2-hour and 20-minute interview, and that was a pre-record. She took about 2 weeks to actually publish that, and now I know why, because the moment that hit, all of the buzz clips come out at the same time, just to maximize the worst aspects of what I was saying or what could have been misconstrued, because people know that to build a brand right now, it's all about short attention spans. It's all about the 30-second clip. No, ain't nobody got time to go and look at a 2-hour video. I got people in my comments right now saying, I don't have time for a 4-hour video. So what content creators such as myself do is we create clips channels. So we give like the most salient clips, or we carve it into timestamps. Is everybody wants immediate timestamps so they can get to the part where they think they're going to be most interested. Then they go to short clips, and then we go to reels, TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, anything that is under a minute. And even under a minute is a long time. It's like 45 seconds is probably about ideal right now. So you're only getting that one most outrageous quote from that guy, and that establishes that guy's reputation, whether it's me or it's Andrew or it's anybody else, or Fresh and Fit for that matter. Particularly outrageous, I guess, is the kind of stuff that I say or that Andrew says or that Myron and Fresh say or anybody who happens to be in this sphere. When you take that and you put that into an environment like TikTok, which, by the way, bans red pill content. I think Myron and Fresh are probably on their like 4th or 5th account. Some of the guys on Rule Zero with me are on their like 12th or 13th Twitter account or TikTok account. So it's real easy to get banned just for one of those 30-second clips. But if you're someone like Drew Afawalo or something like that, and you're just putting like these little kind of middle school jibes and it's all insults and everything, that plays. But if you go on TikTok, if you go on any social media and you have some sort of hot take about intersexual dynamics, that's misogyny, and that will get you kicked off.
If you like the short clip, you can catch another one here, or you can catch the full episode right here.